What's up with me lately? Oh, well, besides having a huge baby bump, dark armpit, and getting some lines on my neck, and what else do I have? Eating too much. I'm just feeling great, doing well, not until I found I have two major problems, with this pregnancy. So stay tuned and I'm gonna share you guys what are those. Hi friends! Today I'm gonna be talking about finally my pregnancy, and I am so sorry because I haven't vlog about my journey to this pregnancy, and I have so much to share you guys, good and bad. Yep. I hope you guys can stay tuned with me because these are very important, especially if you are pregnant or planning to get pregnant. Okay, so first I want to talk about my previous pregnancy. So I have two kids right now. It's Kirsten, 3.5, Aaron is 1.5, and I am 33 weeks right now. Okay, so first when I had Kirsten, I waited. No, we didn't waited. I mean, how can I say? So when I had Kirsten, we are very excited because 9 years before I got pregnant. So with all that excitement, I wasn't aware of what I'm eating. So I just eat whatever I want, and my husband just let me eat whatever I want because he's excited too. And of course, husband does everything when you're pregnant. I'm telling you, yes, they love you more when you're pregnant. I don't know why. But so yeah. So with Kirsten, when I turned in my 32 weeks, I found that, my sugar is high. That only means I have gestational diabetes. So I went into a very strict diet. I was poking my fingers for 6 times a day. So I have to put everything on the record, and then some nursing from the hospital would be calling me to check or monitor my blood sugar and monitor what I'm eating. So there were some days that I would be crying. I eat only those crackers, skyflakes. If you're from the Philippines, you're familiar with the skyflakes. There's only 9 small slices, and I can only eat 3 of those. So I eat 3 of those in the morning and have a glass of water, and then it still gives me 200 plus sugar, glucometer or sugar rate. So if the meter gives me 200, I would be crying and going crazy, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna eat? What am I supposed to eat? I'm eating very little and still I get, sugar high rate. So it was really a roller coaster with Kirsten. I cried so much. I exercise so much, which helped me stay fit. But you're pregnant, you're always hungry. But I did sacrifice for 2 months, so I would be exercising after every meal. So I would be exercising every meal or every time I put anything in my mouth, or else my sugar would be going crazy. So what I do back then, I didn't have a problem walking because I don't have any kids yet, so it's only cutie little butt. So what I do, we're still living in San Francisco, and we're living in a hilly place. So it's best for me. What I do every time I eat, I will be walking like 2-3 blocks, and then my sugar, you know, like gives me a good rate, like 94 or lower. But maybe like 2 weeks before I, you know, like my due date, my sugar can't handle the exercise anymore. So we have to pop in some pills, you know, like to control my sugar. After I eat, I take these pills, and then couple days before I give birth, they had to increase the dosage. That's how bad it is. So yeah, so everything went well. Kirsten, she's healthy, she's huge, she's a chubby girl. No wonder why, you know, like I get that sugar. So my second pregnancy with Aaron, I was in the Philippines for my first trimester, and it was summer during that time. So I didn't have a problem with my sugar because I sweat, I eat healthy, and then I exercise. With Aaron, I didn't have any gestational diabetes, so everything went well. And also I, you know, like watch my diet, and as you guys can tell, Kirsten is a chubby girl and Aaron it's, you know, like a bit slimmer. I think just because of my diet or whatnot. And now this third baby, on my first trimester, I had that feeling of sugar aching, you know, with the muscle aching. From day one, I felt that already. So I'm like, I was thinking that my sugar is back, but it's too early to go back. And then when I had my 3 hours glucose test, yes, it's confirmed that my sugar is high. But, you know, I don't have to, you know, like be in a strict diet like Kirsten. So I didn't do any major changes in my diet. I still do, you know, like everything. I still do the same thing, you know, like I do, but the problem is we are an evening person. So we eat only twice a day, but big meal, and then we'll be like snacking the rest of the time while we're awake. So time goes by. I didn't notice that, wow, I'm 32 weeks, 33 weeks, and I'm having this, you know, like aching. I'm having cramps. Oops. And not only that, I haven't gone for my prenatal check for 3 months. Because here in the USA, you're supposed to get your prenatal check every 4 weeks. So that only means every month. But since we move out of San Francisco and we still go for San Francisco in our medical thingy, whatever, so I got lazy. Every time they sent me an appointment, I will just, you know, like cancel it. I'd be like, oh, I know what are they gonna do? They're just gonna listen to the baby. They're just gonna be like, hi, bye, you're okay. So I hate that, you know, kind of thing. So I didn't go for 3 months. My bad, I know. Sorry, baby. But yeah. So I had my sugar check on my 32 or 33 weeks, maybe 32 weeks, because that was like last week. And just to find out, yes, I have the highest sugar ever, like higher than Kirsten's when I had Kirsten. So it is higher than Kirsten, so I have like emergency appointment, I gotta do this, gotta do that, blah blah blah, cha. So, and tomorrow I'm gonna be going to Kaiser to pick up my glucometer, you know, the machine. It's the glucometer that you could check your sugar, you know, you poke your finger, you squeeze it, the blood comes out, and you place it on the strip, and then it shows, you know, like your sugar rate. So I'm picking that up tomorrow, and then I have an appointment with dietitian, which I already know what she's gonna say, like, you're not supposed to eat this how much you're supposed to eat, blah blah blah, cha cha cha. But yeah, I know what they're gonna tell me. But yeah, I'm gonna be going back to poking my fingers. So yeah, I'm gonna be going back into poking my fingers, but I don't want to be in medicine, or I don't want to take any medication, so I'm gonna be in a strict diet, which I started already 3 days ago when I found out that my sugar is high. So every time I eat, I step on my, what's that, step machine or stair machine, whatever you call it. And even those two little butts, you know, like, and you know, like, joined me while I'm doing my step thingy, just like this. Not the first time I'm having this sugar problem. I know what to do already, but the next problem, it's gonna be a little bit bigger than, you know, like my sugar. How can I say it? Okay, let's just say I'm anemic, maybe because, you know, like, I like to stay up late. So with Christine, my red blood cells level was like 12 or 11, something like that. With Aaron, it was like 11 or 10, so it's still okay. But with this pregnancy, we just found out that my red blood cells is like 8 point something, almost 7. So my husband is kind of worried, and I am alarmed also because I always refuse to get a blood transfusion. Yes. When you're pregnant, it is very important that you take vitamins. If your gynecologist says, you know, or nurse advisor says you have to buy this vitamin supplements, blah blah blah, cha cha cha, you have to, and you have to take them, you have to drink them no matter what. But with me, because I don't like the fish oil, so I do eat a lot of fish, so that's okay. And then I have my prenatal vitamins, which, you know, like, I only drink them whenever I think of taking them. And I have my iron, which I was advised since Kirsten that I must take my iron because I'm anemic. I think I was just busy doing nothing. Would you believe? Yeah, busy doing nothing. So I kind of skip, or should I say, I wasn't taking any of my iron, like my, you know, ferrous sulfate. So I know I'm such a pasaway Preggy, or, you know, like, hard-headed Preggy, not thinking about my health. So now I am double dosing myself on iron. So instead of taking 1 tablet a day, I am taking 2 tabs a day. And also I'm trying to sleep early as much as I can, and then I try to get some nap during the day. I mean, 30 minutes to an hour, it's really great. And also I eat more, you know, like, veggies that could increase my blood or I don't know. So yeah, one of the vegetables that gives you, you know, like gives you more blood is bitter melon. Something you need to eat, something bitter. That's what they heard, you know, like I just remember that from, you know, like childhood. And so now I have this sugar problem, plus I have my red blood cells problem. So I hope I will be, you know, like okay. And I just wish that my blood gets, you know, like higher even before I give birth, because I have 3 to 5 weeks to give birth, and I hope that my sugar gets lower and my blood gets higher. So yeah, so now I am back into my diet. Like I have to wake up in the morning, have a little breakfast, exercise a little bit, and I try to eat like 4 or 5 times a day in a small portion, not like 2 meals a day in a huge portion, like 3 extra rice please. Nothing like that. I can't do that anymore. And also I haven't, you know, share you guys that I'm gonna have a tubal ligation, just because, you know, we're not rich, so we can't handle to have a lot of kids. So I'm planning to have a tubal ligation. So this will be my last baby, and I hope I'll get better soon. And after that, I am planning to go back to work, or maybe going back to school. So this is what's been going on with me lately, you know, about my pregnancy. I am not that healthy, but I am trying to, you know, for me and this baby. And we have to be healthy, especially if you're pregnant, because you are carrying another life, or someone's life depends on you. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned a lesson from, you know, like my pregnancy vlog. If you are pregnant or planning to get pregnant, or if you're in my situation or we have the same situation, like share your thoughts, comment below. I'd love to read them, and you know, like maybe I can learn from you also and have the, you know, like positive inspiration. Or maybe you can give me an advice or inspired me on my journey to this pregnancy. So yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!